Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I'm just making sure that the stream sounds good. Can everyone hear me? Can everyone see me? How's everybody doing? This isn't going to be a very long live stream. It's not going to be a very long one. Let's see. Type 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me. Okay. We can see and hear you well. Hey, Adrian, how you doing? Okay.
Let's go this way.
All right, you guys can hear me, which is good. Hello, everyone. Hello. There's already so many people in here. I apologize for not being able to say hello to absolutely everybody. Again, this isn't going to be a very long live stream. We're going to be here for maybe 30 minutes, maybe an hour, depending on what happens. We have both dogs here right now. So just really quick, I just want to say...
I don't know how to fix that.
It's fine. It doesn't matter. I just want to say, Code and I, we are evacuating. Right now, we are in the Tampa Bay area. We are literally 5 miles off the coast of the Gulf of Mexico. Currently, we are in evacuation zone D, and they have issued mandatory evacuations for zones A and B. Now, we don't know how much worse it's going to get, but I'm sure a lot of you guys have been following the news. If you're on, theme park Twitter, you guys have probably been following the storm. It's crazy. It's currently a Category 5 right now, and it is the center of the cone is literally right over our house. And we honestly don't know what's going to happen. So either late tonight or early tomorrow morning, Coda and I were going to be packing up the car and going to Georgia. Because previously, several weeks ago, well, not several weeks ago, but for a while now, we've had a wedding planned to go to this coming weekend. And we had always had a car rented for Wednesday into next week. And we got a call from the car rental place saying, hey, we're going to be closed tomorrow and Wednesday. You should go ahead and pick up your car now if you really want to. And so we said, okay, it wasn't going to be that much extra to pick up my car a couple days early. So with the traffic being as bad as it is right now, because right now the way it works is they've opened up the emergency shoulder, the left shoulder, for traffic in order to ease up traffic. Because right now it is standstill traffic everywhere, just all red if you look at a map of the Tampa Bay area with traffic conditions. It is really bad. And a lot of you guys, well, some of you guys don't know, but I am a born and raised Floridian. I have been here my whole life. I lived through the 2004 hurricane season and through Hurricane Charlie and all that. I haven't felt like, even though I was really young when Hurricane Charlie happened, I still remember it vividly. The level of anxiety in the air and just in the whole area that I'm in is through the roof right now, and it's matching that. The only problem is that we kind of knew that Charlie wasn't going to make a direct hit to Tampa. I mean, we kind of thought it was, but it's like definitely giving Charlie vibes. And right now, as of right now, it looks like we're going to have an overnight landfall on Wednesday night into Thursday. And what Coda and I have been doing pretty much all day, I was supposed to be working on my engineering stuff today. That didn't happen. That didn't happen at all. Coda and I, we went out to Costco earlier to grab a couple of things, and then we just started packing. The way we're looking at it right now is it's in God's hands at this point. With us being only 5 miles away from the coast, they're anticipating storm surge to be up to 15 feet and possibly more than that. It's just going to be really bad. And this is what meteorologists are saying is the storm that they have been worried about for a century. and there's really nothing much more we can do. Coda and I, we spent the afternoon and evening packing up stuff that we can't live without. Stuff as such as our, really expensive items, stuff that's irreplaceable, family heirlooms, jewelry, things like that. We've been packing all of that stuff up to pack in the car with us to bring up. Coda's wedding dress. Coda's wedding dress is packed in the car with us because we definitely don't want to lose that. Because initially, prior to the storm becoming a Category 5, my parents were going to stay on property. For those of you guys who don't know, we live on a pretty big piece of land, and we have, my house over here and my parents' house kind of over here on the same piece of property. My parents were going to stay behind and, kind of look after everything. But now that it's a Category 5 and we're looking to take a direct hit, my parents are out too. And I completely understand. And I was going to tell them, if this thing gets stronger, don't stay here, any longer. It's not worth it. Just pack what you need and leave. So my parents are going to come with us to Georgia, and we're going to be dealing with that. But right now we are mentally preparing to lose everything. We're preparing to lose everything. And it's really difficult. I'm not going to lie. It is really difficult to sit here and just look at everything that I have. And, we have to mentally figure out what's replaceable and what's not. We have to think about what can we live without. I mean, obviously for me, the situation is a little different because not only do I have my engineering job and I have my work laptop right here that I use, I also have to think about all of my other YouTube equipment because YouTube is quickly becoming my primary source of income. And I need to make sure I have my laptop packed, my camera packed, my different batteries. I need to make sure I have a means to keep posting videos, even though videos are going to be pretty sparse for the time being, depending on how all of this goes. Hopefully, God willing, the storm, moves a little bit farther up north or moves a little bit further south. As long as we don't take a direct hit from the eye of the storm, then we should be fine. The house should be fine. This is a 4-year-old house that was recently built. We moved in here in 2020. It was finished being built in 2020. And it's made to withstand, Category 3, weak Category 4 storm. But if we take a direct hit and we start getting 155 plus mile an hour winds, the roof is gone. Some of the walls are gone. So it's difficult. It's very difficult. And I don't really know what else to say or think, like all of this stuff over here, for the most part, it can be bought again. We can't, we could, in theory, take these. We can wrap these up, these paintings that Coda and I made. We can wrap these up and, put them kind of somewhere safe in a plastic bag. But if the house is gone, if we get, flooding over here, it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter. So the current plan right now, we're basically going to be going to Georgia. Like I said, we're going to be going to Atlanta. And the plan initially was, before Milton was even a thing, was to leave here Wednesday, go up to Atlanta. We were going to go to the Georgia Aquarium. We were going to go to Zoo Atlanta. And then we were going to have the wedding over the weekend and come back Monday. We're still going to do that. We're going to leave tomorrow or possibly really late tonight because traffic is still really bad. And we're going to make our way over to Atlanta. That's where we're going to be for the foreseeable future. And we're still going to just make the best out of it. We're going to try not to think about it. Let's see. Pink Twines, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. With a be safe message. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. We're just gonna go about it and try not to think about it, because we've done all we could do. My house is boarded up. All the windows are covered. Before we leave, we're gonna put some of our more valuable items that we can't necessarily bring with us. We're gonna bring it and put it on top of beds. We're gonna put them on top of chairs. We're gonna elevate a couple things, and we're going to just hope for the best. We do have a couple of friends who are staying a little bit more inland. We have friends that are staying a little bit more inland that are hopefully going to be able to come over here after the storm passes to, check out the property and see what's still standing, so that way we know what we're getting ourselves into when we get back. But yeah, that is the general plan. Holy cow, we have 500 people in here. That is insane. I can't remember the last time I've had this many people in here. Okay, so now that I've info dumped, hi. How's everybody doing? I just needed to let you guys know because I've gotten so many messages. And by the way, thank you all so much for your many, 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 many messages that I've gotten on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. All of you guys, saying that you're praying for us and that you're thinking about us. We really appreciate it. And I knew that I needed to, do this live stream just to let you guys know what our plan is. And of course, I will be posting on Twitter as much as I can, throughout this whole thing. Not that we're staying here. We are going to be in Atlanta, so we are going to be safe. We're going to be safe. I just want to make that very clear. We're not staying here. We are mentally prepared to lose everything that you see here. And we're going to come back and hopefully still have a house. Once we come back on Monday is when we're going to, really take a look at things. But hopefully, in the meantime, we'll have a friend let us know if the property is okay. We did a little bit of tree trimming yesterday. We boarded up the house and the windows. And now we're just doing some last minute preparations right now. We have our passports, all of our important documents. We do have a rental car. Unfortunately, our other personal vehicles are staying behind. We may find someplace actually tonight to move them because we have some friends inland. We may move our personal vehicles before we head on out, but that's not exactly a guarantee. Let me see what some of you guys are saying. Hello. Let's see. Am I going to vlog this? Not the whole experience. No. I mean, if I was staying put, then yeah, I would. But we're just going to Atlanta. I might film a couple clips here and there. I don't know. I don't really know how I'm going to do it. Like, it really all depends on what happens. It really all depends on what happens. So I might take a couple clips here and there. But as far as like a full-blown vlog, it's probably not. Do we have insurance? Yes, we have insurance. We do have insurance. Let's see. I've got some friends in Tampa. I believe they're more inland and higher ground, so I feel you. Yeah. People, the more inland you are, the better. And I see a lot of people in Orlando freaking out. Rightfully so. They are going to be taking a direct hit also, but by the time it gets to them, it'll probably be a Category 1 or a tropical storm. It's the people over here where I am on the coast that really need to be worried for sure. Let's see. Sitting here in a hotel in Western Massachusetts because I had to cancel a trip down to the JW Marriott Bonnet Springs. I'm kind of bummed. There were no flights out. Luckily, got one tomorrow morning. Hey, yeah, definitely make sure you get one tomorrow morning. Let's see. I'm doing fine. Patty, please be very safe and safe travels to Georgia, you, Dakota, and your parents. Yes, absolutely. And I saw someone earlier talk about Nugget. Yes, we are bringing Nugget. Nugget is not being left behind. Don't you guys worry. Let's see. Youth Pastor Cameron with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. And Team Hype, thank you so much for the 38-month membership. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Youth Pastor says, I'm praying for you, and I'm the biggest fan of y'all. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see. World of Coke is right by Georgia Aquarium. It's fairly cool. Yeah, Coda was wanting to check that out. We'll definitely see what happens when we get up there. But yeah, for the time being, tomorrow we're just going to drive up there. And so hopefully it doesn't take us too long. We'll get to our hotel. We'll hang out. And then on Wednesday, we'll go to the Zoo Atlanta. And then Thursday will be the aquarium. Let's see. Tell Coda not to forget her crochet from her fellow crocheter. Yeah, she has some yarn that she's bringing with her for sure. Let's see. I saw that Disney World is under a state of emergency. Do you know what that means? So they're just in a heightened state of like paying attention to the storm right now, and basically, state of emergency means that it just the county gets a lot more funds allocated to them for a whole bunch of different things. It's a whole lot of weird terminology and stuff that I'm not too familiar with, but it just means that they're paying attention to the storm and they're going to be making decisions here very soon on whether or not to stay open. Let's see. Don't worry about vlogging, but please keep us updated on how you're doing via Twitter if you can. Yeah, we are going to be posting on Twitter and on Instagram, so make sure you guys follow us on there. for all the updates. You should visit Helen, Georgia. I don't even know where that is
It's near
along
where
our
we're
route.
going.
Is it?
It's like an hour.
Maybe. We'll see. Why, Cool Daddy? Are you in Helen, Georgia? Might pay you and little Tom a visit. Let's see. Make sure you give yourselves enough time to get out safely. Thoughts for your trip. Thoughts to you for a safe trip out, hoping for the best for your property. Yes, absolutely. And we're going to be taking our time. We're not going to be, rushing out there. As long as we leave either late tonight or tomorrow morning, we'll be totally fine. Because the storm's not supposed to make landfall until late Wednesday. Let's see. Hey, Taylor, stay safe, all of you. Hoping your house will be fine. By the way, Adrian, you're looking amazing. Hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see. Adrian, would you visit a Chick-fil-A in Atlanta? I live in Orlando. I work at Chick-fil-A, and just letting you know that Atlanta is home to Chick-fil-A, so there's a lot of unique spots. Interesting. Well, we will definitely think about it. Let's see. Hello from Largo. Never heard of your channel until this. Oh, well, I appreciate you being here. I definitely appreciate you being here. Thank you. Did you build your house on your parents' land? How much land? I know someone answered, but I want to know from you also. Stay safe. Let's see. Hold on. Top one. Yes, please. Yeah. So yeah, it's like an acre or so of land. It's nothing like too massive, but it's a decent plot of land where we have two separate houses that were there. And yes, we did build the house on my parents' land for sure. Let's see. Helen is a Germantown themed place. I was there in April. Ah,
Yeah,
interesting.
that's the place I want to go to, but it's an hour away.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll have some time on Friday to do something, so we'll see what happens. Let's see. Stay safe, bro. Keep those cars filled up. Yeah, we just filled up our cars today, so hopefully we won't have too much trouble finding gas along the way. Like, I think once we hit like half a tank, we should start finding some place to get gas, because I know that those lines are probably going to be really crazy. Do these storms ever make you want to move out of Florida? Never have they made me. As a Florida boy, born and raised, they've never made me want to move out of Florida. This one is, making me consider it, because, the thing is that the storms are only going to get worse. The storms are only going to get worse. And, we'll see what happens. Honestly, we will see what happens. I don't think I would ever want to move out of Florida altogether. If anything, I would just want to move further inland. Because Coda and I, we've always said that we've always wanted to move to the Orlando area, But, we'll see what happens. We will definitely see what happens. But, I mean, have I ever wanted to leave prior to now? No, not really. Let's see. Hi to both of you. No hurricanes in the UK, but we're so lucky not to have them. Please be safe. Yeah, thank you. We will for sure be safe. Let's see. Take videos of your house inside and out, appliances, AC units, etc., in case you need it for insurance. Yeah, we will definitely be doing that. Our house is kind of a little bit of a mess right now, but it's fine. I assume you have a couple friends watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just texted, hey, I'll wave.
Let's see. We're all thinking. We're all the way in New York, but are always thinking about you, both and others. And that are right in the middle of the storm. Make sure to take care of yourselves and take a minute to process if you can. Yeah, that's definitely what's going to be happening. Right now, we're in the process of trying it. Code and I we were just having dinner, and I'm thinking, like, I'm just looking around, and I'm trying not to think about the worst case scenario of losing our house. But what more can we do? What more can we do at this point other than just hope and pray and just leave it to God to hopefully look after our house. That's all we can do. Let's see. I'll take hurricanes over earthquakes or tornadoes. Absolutely. And that's always the, reasoning that I've gotten. Like, I'll wrestle a gator. I will handle a hurricane, because with hurricanes, we know that they're coming. We can see them coming from a mile away. Hurricanes and tornadoes and earthquakes, those are impossible to predict. And those can destroy your whole life in a matter of seconds without any warning. So I'd rather have warning that my life is about to get turned upside down than have it gone in an instant. Let's see. Protect the little Nugget deers. She adores her children. For sure. We are not leaving Nugget behind. Unfortunately, the rest of the Nugget army is being left behind. But the Nugget is is staying with us. Let's see. Try being woken up at 1 a.m. by a tornado and just grabbing your significant other, closing your eyes, and praying. Yeah, I can't imagine that. That's another reason why I will partially stay in Florida. Let's see. Helen is a beautiful, fun little town. Blue Ridge, Georgia, super nice, and you can take an old train tour. Interesting.
There's a train in Blue Ridge, you say?
An old train tour. It's probably just a parked train.
I like trains.
Let's see. Also, don't forget to freeze a cup of water and put a coin on top. It's frozen to see if food has gone off. Yeah, we actually have a cup in the freezer right now with a coin on it. Well, actually, the cup is freezing right now. It's in the process of being frozen solid, but then we'll put a coin on it before we leave. Let's see. Is your house a newer build with hurricane codes? Yes, it is a newer build, so it in theory should hold up to stronger winds. You know, high category 3, low category 4, but I don't know about a category 5. You know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. My parents' house on the property is like a 50-year-old house. So if anything's really going to get taken away, it's going to be that house over there. So again, God willing that we don't have that. And we're also surrounded by a bunch of trees. So hopefully that, you know, helps dissipate some of the wind and we don't get it as bad. Let's see. Do you need to take a video of all your stuff in the house for insurance? We're going to be doing that for sure. Let's see. I live in Ohio near Cleveland. Our town and neighborhood were hit by a tornado last month. Also caught in one at night while driving. That is terrifying. Oh my God. I cannot even imagine.
Dude, there was one in Green Bay when we were driving through once. And my dad was like, wow, it's really windy. Because we didn't know. And then we looked, you know, you're on an overpass. And we looked to the right and there was a hurricane like going down the road itself. And he was like, oh. And like kept going. Hit the gas.
She meant to say tornado.
That's what I meant. What did I say?
You said hurricane was going down the road.
Yeah, a whole hurricane. It was a tornado.
Let's see. Will Boca be affected by Milton? I have no idea. Most likely, yes. If it's anywhere along the western coast of Florida, then yeah. Let's see. 75 is backed up already, almost to Hill and Dale, all the way up to Ocala. Yeah, it's pretty backed up there. We were looking at the traffic earlier, and yeah, it's just all red and orange. It's crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to do this really quick live stream to fill you guys in on what's going on because I've gotten so many messages and I just wanted to let you guys know what the plan is. We're going to be safe. We're going to be fine. You know, hopefully this isn't the last live stream with this background. You know, hopefully we'll come home and we'll still have a house and we'll still have a roof over our heads and everything. We're trying to remain positive and optimistic about everything, but you know, we'll be heading out later tonight. Let's see, something you may not have thought of. Make sure to grab any medications or any OTCs. May not be available during hurricane. Yep, for sure. We will be bringing everything that we need. We actually went and picked up some meds today. Do you know how long it's going to last? It should be done and gone by Thursday evening. Hopefully. Let's see. Does that mean you get time off from work? Yes, definitely. We get the whole week off from work, Steven. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning into today's live stream. We still have a lot to get done, and you know, I just wanted to make sure that you guys were all filled in. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and for those of you guys who left super chats, I appreciate you. If you guys want to donate any further after the live stream, we have the link over here in the chat to the PayPal, and we also have a link down in the description below. Holy cow, Morgan W. with a $50 super chat. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. You guys have no idea. You know, again, thank you guys. But yeah, we're going to go. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I will be posting updates of our whole journey, and you know, I will try and post videos if possible. We still have a couple of cruise line related stuff. I'm bringing all my equipment with me, well, most of my equipment with me, so I can try and edit while we're on the road. But thank you guys. I really appreciate you. Have a good night, and if you guys are in Florida and in the path of this storm, stay safe. And if what's the Instagram? It's Theme Park Express. Theme Park Express across all socials. Theme Park Express across all socials. Stay safe, everybody, and I will let you guys know how everything goes. All right?